Unlike about the vote Jamazulu Natala Fela, but claim or no, they are a national party. They are IFP light. They are not a national organization. They exist.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dalimpofu doesn't believe that the water is in the house, but I think it is. And I'm only saying this because I see Malema is very angry. He feels betrayed. He's even was on a protest today, and he said the MK is not going to form part of this protest. That was the Pala march. Malema specifically asked for the MK not to join them. And Dalimpofu wants us to believe, ladies and gentlemen, that the MK doesn't see the EFF as an enemy. Well, the EFF and Malema see you guys as an enemy. He's very paranoid right now as we speak. And it would be ridiculous to think that there's no problems between the MK and the EFF. Malema, right now as we speak, sees the MK as an enemy. Let us get into the video and see for yourself.
We must never fall into that trap. This organization has got regional offices, has got provincial offices, national office. It has got a solid machinery, highly grounded all over South Africa. The vote Jarina, the EFF, Adichuli Mpopo Fela, Ditwa everywhere. Unlike about the vote Jamazulu Natala Fela, but claim or no, they are a national party. They are IFP light. They are not a national organization. They exist and get their
IFP light is that's some other business, but
votes in KZN. We can organize a rally in KZN. They will never organize a rally in Malamulela. They will never organize a rally anywhere outside KZN because they are a regional party. How can a regional party destroy a national organization?
But I think Julius Malema is just naive. The facts say a completely different thing. Yes, majority of the people who voted for them are from KwaZulu-Natal, but this is the largest opposition party in the country. They are the largest opposition in the parliament. So they are a force to be reckoned with as far as I'm concerned. I may not agree with their policies. I may not also agree with EFF's policies. But also, ladies and gentlemen, you cannot exclude and just ignore the facts because you want to believe what you want to believe. I am very eager to see what is going to happen in the MK if Jacob Zuma leaves. I don't think it is sustainable. I don't think the center is going to hold. That's a different conversation than just calling them a regional party, because right now as we speak they have about 58 MPs in parliament. How many does the EFF have?
You allow a smaller organization of an old man to destroy the EFF. Let us not allow this old man to destroy the EFF. That old man, we defeated him before. We brought him here in this constitutional court and we said pay back the money, and he paid back the money. He has been forgiven us for that. Fighters, all the cases we won against Jacob Zuma, he never paid the legal fees. Zuma is owing us the legal fees. We've got an order that he must pay us our money because we're defeating him in court. Now he has not complied with that order of paying our money.
Ladies and gentlemen, are we back to pay back the money? Are you telling me seriously we back to pay back the money?
Instructed our lawyer to go and attach Nkandla so that the man pays back our money. We want our money that Zuma owes us from here, this constitutional court and the high court in Pretoria, everywhere where we've been winning against Zuma. They said he must pay our legal fees. He never paid our legal fees. He wants to play dirty. Bring it on. Give us our money tomorrow. Otherwise, you are attaching gun.
Why have you not been crying for the money all of this time? You're only doing it now. You're just bitter. I think you realize that, Zuma is playing the right chess moves. He's poaching everybody and their mama from the party. And now you're just angry. And this is retaliation. You're just mad. You are just a mad guy right now. They talk about the diary of a mad black woman. I think we have to talk about the diary of a black man in the EFF. Yeah, that should be the movie. Tyler Perry, please write the script. Tyler Perry is not even watching us, man.
Comrades, we are not going to play nice with people who are playing rough with us. We are not in a church here. People cannot fight us, and in exchange you say we must give them roses. We are not going to offer the other side. You hit this side, I hit back. I don't hit the other side. And we will never allow a situation where we are made pushovers here by political non-entities who know nothing about the groundwork.
This thing of being made a pushover, like being called a pushover, is something that he's, been talking about for a very long time. This is not the first time that I hear him talk about it. This is not the first nor the second. And to me, it just appears like Malema is a fragile human being. He's fragile. He's a soft boy. But he wants to pretend that he's a lion or a hyena. He has teeth to bite, but really, no, he doesn't. He's just a little boy that when he's emotional, he throws tantrums like a teenager. But let us hear what Dalimpofu has to say. He's thinking probably he's the messiah of the Progressive Caucus, that he can unite them, that he doesn't see the EFF as an enemy. Well, Julius Malema sees you guys as an enemy. He's bleeding, he's angry, and he's out for blood. He wants his money for legal fees. And after that, he's going to be on to the next thing. Man!
So there's no threat to the Progressive Caucus. Remember that MK is the largest player in the Progressive Caucus in Parliament with 58 MPs. So in a way, MK is being the largest. It has to give direction. And we're hoping that not only to maintain the Progressive Caucus, but to grow it. Because some of the organizations that found themselves on the wrong side of the divide, such as the PAC, the UDM, and others,
it's not maintainable, and it is not going to grow, because the two parties that have left, that he just spoke about, that have went to the other side of the divide, that is, they have joined the GNU. The ones that he's talking about, ladies and gentlemen, they left. And right now, the quarrels are booming between the MK and the EFF. So I don't see the growth that he's talking about. Which growth? Bringing in Mukweban. Mukweban has no constituency. What growth are you talking about? Man.
Only belong to this side. You'll remember when the Progressive Caucus was announced on the 14th of June, those organizations were sitting at the table. And so that's the spirit in which the Progressive Caucus will be approached. As far as, look, the organization has made itself clear about the polemics or debates with other organizations. Our approach is very simple. Our members, and this is in our constitution, are enjoined by the constitution itself not to respond to any provocation, and in particular, not to attack other progressive forces. If other people want to do that, that's fine. That is their decision. It's a free country.
I think he sees himself as the messiah, the person who's finally going to unite the EFF and the MK. And unfortunately, Malema just sees him as an enemy. He's not even aware what kind of, what's going on. Situation awareness, I give him 0, rate him 0 stars, sir.
We will not be falling into that trap. You know, where we are now here, those of us who are old enough to have been in this space in the 80s will know that this place we are in here was standing on the blood of people. This particular area in KZN, thousands and thousands and thousands of our people died for nothing because of so-called political rivalry. So we shall never participate in fomenting that kind of history.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, he sees himself as the Messiah, and unfortunately, the EFF and Malema see them as an enemy. I'm thinking, ladies and gentlemen, I'm saying it right now, 2026, 2029, the Progressive Caucasus Center is not going to hold, because also I promise you, after these elections, when other parties who would have the majority of the people's vote when they form a coalition, if they start approaching the EFF and say, you know, we want you in this ministry, and the MK saying, you know, we want you in this ministry, even though these parties are just bad choices and we shouldn't put them anywhere closer government, but these particular parties, they are going to go in there rushing, and if it means working together to build the government, they are going to have a serious problem. It is going to just be a serious problem because people do not trust each other. Right now, as we are proceeding, your boy Kananelo Radimakazo is out of here. Please like and subscribe.